Hello, folks. It's Tyson coming to you with a tutorial to walk you through a really valuable math resource. It's great for homeschool teachers and for students, really easy for both sets of people to use. So, I'm going to show you some of the great features of this website and hopefully it will be valuable for you. So, the website is mb.mathgames.com and you see the logo up here. And the wonderful thing about this website is that it's a Manitoba-based website, or it's based on Manitoba curriculum. So I know some parents are concerned about their students falling behind or maybe missing out on some important concepts. This is a great tool to use to make sure that you're covering all the bases and your students are learning what you'd like them to know. So we're going to just start looking through the main page here. We've got some practice math games that students can use. We've got practice math by grade level, and we've got all the way from kindergarten to grade 8. Practice math by skill. So of course we have the typical addition, division, multiplication, those number operations. But the really great thing about this website is that it also includes some areas that maybe people forget about, like graphing. We have measurement, estimation, money. These are all really important math skills that sometimes get forgotten because often we just think, well, math, oh, plus and minus, and that's that. So the other thing is worksheets. And one thing that's very cool is that you can download pre-made worksheets, or you can actually create your own custom worksheet. And then the last section that we have that's very useful is Math Games video tutorials. So if you are a person who's confident in explaining these different skills to your student, that's wonderful. But if you want it explained in a different way, or if you're not quite sure how to explain it or how the skill works, then these videos are a great option from teachers that can shed some light on the different concepts. So let's have a look at the top here, and we're going to start just at looking at things organized by grade. Pretty straightforward, I would say. We have grade 1, 74 skills, 60 worksheets, 64 mobile skills, and let's have a look at some grade 2 skills here. So we have counting, subtraction, number patterns, number properties. One of the things I really like about this website is that it's very organized. That's helpful for me, and I think it's a nice way to look at the different areas and see that your student is covering all these different ideas. So let's have a look at skip counting by 5, 10, and 100. And this is going to give us an activity to allow our student to practice. Now, you'll see here that we've got this ad that starts. You are able to skip it, and you do have the option to remove all ads. If you want to operate this site with no ads, I think it's about $6 a month if you wanted to register. That's pretty pricey for a family if you're going for a long time, I think. So keep in mind that you can use it for free, and your student can just wait for a moment to let those ads go by. So here's our skip counting activity. How many marbles are there? Count by fives. So we've got 5, 10, 15. We can just enter the number there. Let's see. Woo, got it right. Very cool. How many? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Now, the cool thing here is that it keeps track of the correct answers. It shows you that there's level 1 of 4. And what's really neat is that if you open an account, now I don't know if you can open a free account, but if your student wants to log in, then they can actually keep track of the different games they've played, the points they've added up, and there's a leaderboard where they can sort of compare themselves to their siblings, if they've got siblings or other people in the family, other friends that might be playing. It also shows you next skill. So this is skip counting. A related skill is number patterns. And of course, we also have the video for help. So you can find the video down here, or if your student is working on this activity and having some difficulty, there's a video up here where a teacher will explain a little bit about that skill. So let's check it out. Now, these are from Teach Me, which is a channel on YouTube that you can subscribe to if you wanted to. And it's not showing the sound for me right now because I'm recording this, but there is dialogue and a teacher explaining right now what they are doing and helping the student through the different skill, explaining how it works and what's going on. So that's a really cool feature, I think, because it allows clear explanation of this particular skill that's used for this activity. So speaking of skills, let's check out this next tab up here. If we look by the different skills categories, let's say I've got a student who's, they're really great at addition, but they're having some trouble with money. Let's check that out, okay? So we've got money, and we have different grade levels here. So grade 3, grade 6. Oh, this wasn't that good of an example. Let's choose one that'll have more areas. Well, let's check out division here. There we go. So we have grade 3, grade 4, grade 6, grade 7. So this is a great way to help your student work on different areas of skills that they may be building. And what I'd suggest is cool about this is that, let's say you have a grade 4 student who is still working on their division. They're not as strong as they could be. One great way to build up their abilities is to go one grade lower. If they can do grade 3 division, that can help them build their confidence, build their skills, and then get them up to that grade 4 level. Now, the other thing is you can work it the other way too. If you've got a grade 4 student who is really flying through division, then maybe they want to go up and try some grade 5 division stuff or even higher. So organizing the skills this way is really cool because it allows you to meet your student at their ability level. You can go up or down depending on their needs, and help again build their confidence, because if they're working on a skill and they're just having problem after problem, really struggling with it, that can be really defeating. So by moving them down a little bit, a great way to build their skills, their confidence, and give them that push that they need. Very cool. So these are going to, of course, take it to the different activities. You see there's a bit of a preview with each of those. And now let's look at the fun part here, the games. This is a cool one because they allow you to actually choose which game you want to play. Not only that, but each game can work on different skills and skills that are matched to the grade level. So this was a fun one here, Math Leaper. What you'll notice is some of these ones have stars beside them. Those are what's called the premium games. You can't play those unless you have a subscription. But as you see, lots of these games are still free. So let's check out some Math Leaper. Again, we've got an ad here. We're just going to wait for a moment till that closes. We can skip. And let's check it out. We've got instructions here, some explanation of the game. And let's see what we get. All right, I'm going to select my grade here. Let's go with grade 2. And we can select different skills. So let's go with subtraction. Okay, subtract 20 minus 10. 6 minus 3. All right, 20 minus 10. Here we go. Very exciting. Oh, I keep getting the same question here. Okay, you'll notice right now this is working with doubles, and it gave me that little note at the top there, working with double subtraction. So this is a really cool way that you can work on different specific areas, and each different game will give you some different options there. What's great about this is that it allows your student to make some decisions about their learning. So hopefully that will get them invested and excited. But you can also decide which areas they are going to work on. So kind of it's a situation where everyone wins in the end. Checking out another game here. Cat Wars. They have a tug of war over some sausages. All right, so we're going to play. And I'm a newbie here. Let's see. Let's try grade 4. Oh boy. Okay, let's check out fractions for grade 4. Now, I'm not a fraction master, but we'll see how it goes. 1/9. 2/18. 1/5 is going to be, oh my gosh, 1/5. This is a tough one. Oh, here we go. All right, 3/10. 6/20. So these guys are going to fight back and forth. And then, of course, if we scroll further down, we can create an assignment that's based on these fractions. And you can also look at the curriculum information for this game. So if you want to make sure that this is, oh, this doesn't seem right. Curriculum information. Oh boy, I think this is an incorrect link here. Anyway, typically when you click on the curriculum information, it's going to tell you which different areas this game is working on. Okay, so now we're looking at standards, and this is one reason I really like this website, because each standard matches up with the Manitoba curriculum. So let's look at grade 5 here. So we have number. These are all of the skills, or some of the skills that are covered in the Manitoba curriculum using that same language that's in the curriculum document. And then it shows you the activities that are related to each of those skills. It's got each of the strands. So this is the number strand, statistics and probability, patterns and relations, and shape and space. So it's a real nice little package there with the 4 different areas and then explaining each section and the skills that are part of each of those sections. So again, making sure that your students are covering the areas that they need to so that you can feel confident and that they can also feel confident when they are headed back to school. The last one I want to show you here is Worksheets. And this is a really great resource, of course. Let's check out grade 4. Now it's categorized with the different number skills. And we were looking at fractions with the cat game. So let's check out some fractions worksheets here. You can choose how many pages the worksheet will be. So we see if we do 1 page, we've got 3 questions. If we do 3 pages, we've got 9 questions here. And then all you need to do is hit download the worksheet, and then it will actually download it straight to your computer where you can print it or you can save it. And of course here, let's check out this curriculum information. And there we go. We have the standards or the outcomes that this worksheet supports. So it's really cool because you've got the stuff on the front end. Your student can play these games, do these activities, have their videos to support them. And you as the teacher can feel confident knowing that these activities are meeting the skills that they would be learning if they were at school sitting in the classroom. And it's a fun way to do it. So I hope that you found this tutorial useful and interesting, and I hope that this is a tool that you will be able to use with your students. Thank you for listening, and have